Hey, my name's Brian. I used to have really bad acne. Wham, boom, blam, whammo. But over the course of a year on Accutane, I've cleared up a lot. Now I'm in the final stretches of my treatment. Enjoy my Accutane Adventures. Beautiful people, what is up? Welcome to the week, Monday. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope your week is looking up and up. It is week 73 of my Accutane Adventures. Now, before we start this video, I want to show you guys about a small announcement. I have these Ketchup shirts available on the site. Now, I wasn't originally planning on putting these up available for you guys to purchase, but me and Obese Beast made Ketchup, and then he made oats shirts because, I mean, obviously, obvious reasons. I'm in love with Ketchup. Oats are his life. And we posted pictures on Instagram, and we're like, hey, do you guys want us to make these for you? And it was just like an overwhelming, astounding response of yes. So they are available to purchase on the website right now. We're gonna get them printed this week, have them sent out probably by the end of this weekend, maybe the beginning of next week, and they'll be to your doorstep in a few days after that. If you do purchase, one, it's really funny because it's Team Ketchup versus Team Oats, and it's just cool to see, you know, an inside joke go off and take off, but it also helps out the channel, both of our channels, a lot, and it helps us like get new cameras and equipment and audio and fly out to places and travel and get gas when we drive to this, that, and the other. So if you guys do purchase, it helps us out. Plus, it's funny. I'd love to see you guys posting pictures on Instagram, sending me, tagging me, etc., in Team Ketchup shirts. That's just too funny. So the shirts are up right now, 100% cotton. The link for the Ketchup shirt is in the description below. Go get one. Now let's get on to the video. Now today I want to do the Accutane video a little bit different, do a little Quentin Tarantino and do it backwards. So instead of starting with my updates and stuff and then going to questions, we're gonna go to questions first and then go to the rest of the stuff. So the first question comes from John, I believe the kid's name was John, and he said, is Accutane paying you? Is the company Accutane paying you to endorse their product? Or are you a paid spokesperson for Accutane, Clairvis, whatever? No, I'm not. I'm not paid at all by Clairvis, Accutane, Oratane, any of the, you know, alternative brand names, the generic names for those. I'm not paid by anybody to do this Accutane thing. The reason I'm doing this Accutane series is literally to help people who need information that is not there yet. When I started Accutane, I tried to look up well put together vlogs or a series like this one that's giving you updates per week so you can kind of gauge how it's going as the person is going through it, and there wasn't any that were like very solid. There were lots of like 35-minute webcam talks and stuff. So I wanted to give that piece of content, that available educational, informational, anecdotal experience online so that people can learn about Accutane, maybe, you know, get over their fears, or maybe become comfortable with their acne and then not even become dependent on Accutane. Whatever it is, I just wanted to be there to help. The next question comes from Jonathan Liu, and he says, are you still using Retin-A? And this, my friends, is Retin-A. I don't know if it'll get the focus in. Maybe. Come on. Focus. Yes, there we go. There's the Retin-A right there. And this stuff, you just rub a pea-sized small amount on all parts of your face. I usually use the back of my thumb like this and put it on my face, and you do that right before you go to bed. And this is supposed to help. The way that they always describe it is topical Accutane. I'm not really sure how accurate that is. It's supposed to be vitamin A that gets absorbed through your skin. I don't know if that's true, but it does help. It really does help. When I first tried this stuff, before I was on Accutane and my acne kind of subsided in its aggressiveness, it didn't work at all. This video was useless in the first round. Now that we're 73 weeks later and we've done Accutane a lot and my face is become a lot more tame, this stuff is so helpful, and now it actually works really, really well. BG Watcher says, nice shirt. He must have knew that I was gonna wear my Ketchup shirt. He also says, you've been on Accutane for 73 weeks. How much longer do you think that you're going to be on Accutane? Now, I have no idea. I can't give you a certain time. A lot of people think that you like schedule end dates with your doctor. I don't know if that is how a lot of people do it, but for me, with my doctor, that's not how we're doing it. We're not saying like, okay, we're gonna end on April 1st or whatever. We're instead just going in every month and being like, all right, let's see. Okay, your face still has a lot of blackheads, it still has a little bit of whiteheads showing up, you have some cystic acne that does pop up here and there. We're going to continue. And then next month we get the next evaluation. We see if we need to continue, if we need to lower the dosage. Everything is played by ear. As we go, we play it. So I'm assuming we'll probably only be going for another 2 to 4 months maybe, but that will be at a very low dose. Now the next question comes from Dib, and Dib says, why have you been on Accutane for so long? What's special in your case? Why is it taking taking you so long to see the effects of Accutane? And essentially, it's because there's so many reasons that it could be because, but essentially what I think is because, one, I'm a heavier person, so of course it's going to take a little bit longer for the onset of the effects because I need to get a higher cumulative dose of vitamin A or Accutane that I've taken. But also, genetic predisposition, I feel like, plays a huge role. If you're not going to react to a certain thing as well as someone else, that's just part of your genetics, you know? Just like some people can squat once a month and then just have these crazy sweet legs. And other people will be squatting 3 times a week and just have chicken, small little boy legs. So it's genetic predisposition, probably a good deal of other little factors, but there's no way for me to pinpoint it. So it would be kind of pointless for me to kind of like try to tell you guys what it is, because then people will hear that and then try to fix those things about themselves. Once it's an experiment. Each person has their own factors. So there are just a few highlighted questions from last week. If you guys do have questions for next week, leave them in the description below. Not in the description, but in the comments below. The comments below, please leave your questions, because that is where I can see what you guys have to say, what you have to ask, and then I can put it into the next video, which I love because it helps me think about things that I wouldn't have previously been thinking about, or I might not have put into the episode at all. Now it is week 73, and right now, pretty much the same as last week. I feel awesome. I do have this one little guy over here on the side of my face, this little bump, and it's just been stuck, man, for probably about a week and a half. It started to get a little bit like whiteheadish, and then I worked out, and then it kind of like popped or whatever, so I drained it. Now it has a little bit of a little like scab on it, so that'll probably take another week and a half to go away. But other than that, my face is looking pretty good. I'm really satisfied with how my face is coming out. And last episode, some guy left a question, was like, does this kid not realize that his face is not perfect? It seems like he's acting like it's perfect. I definitely know it's not perfect, my friends, but for me, even if this was the end of it, I would be so satisfied. This is so much better than week 1 for me, so this is a huge thing for me. Essentially, this is the same as me being clear, but we're gonna keep working on it. We're gonna keep going forth, and we're gonna keep trying to clear up. As a lot of you guys have seen and know, I am starting intermittent fast, and this has been my first week is over, and this is my second week starting, and it's awesome. I'm not sure if it's going to affect my acne greatly or at all, but I will keep you guys updated with that. I'm sure the first week obviously isn't gonna show any results, but in 2, 3, 4 weeks, who knows? Because of the less work and stress that's put on the intestines, I feel like it could theoretically let them recover some more, and then possibly lend to clearing up my acne because of keeping the toxicity out of my blood. Who knows? And finally, my side effects are super minimal. I just have the very dry lower mouth part. My lips have been cracking recently, so they're pretty dry. And other than that, I'm pretty happy. I can't go out in the sun. I will burn. My eyes are a bit sensitive to air, like wind and sun and stuff like that, but I'm not depressed. Even on this cut, I have lots of energy. Even when I don't have energy, I'm still able to do things and work and put these videos up, and there's not really any problems that are being caused by Accutane. But please be aware that there are problems, so if you're thinking about starting Accutane, aware yourself, educate yourself, find out what those problems are, see if they're worth the risks for the pros that are offered, and if not, then don't do it. But that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. There is an awesome video coming up on Wednesday with a new context, a new thing that we're able to do, a new style. So I want you guys to see that. It's going to be a sweet video. It's going to be really awesome. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say, the reviews, the feedback. I'm really excited to get to the gym with LP. We're going to go hit back by and try. I've been waiting for this workout. Who knows why, but I've been really wanting to hit back. So I'm off to the gym after I edit this video, put it up. I hope you guys have some awesome stuff to say. I hope you guys all have an awesome day. Team Beyond the Week. Big J.
Live till you die, MIRIN!